Some nights you're at the desk until 3 a.m. The monitors are the only lights in the building. Your eyes burn, your shoulders ache in a specific way, that grinding low-level pain that doesn't go away when you sleep because you don't really sleep, not anymore. You get up and walk to the window and look at the street below. The city is quiet. You're the only person awake doing exactly what you're doing, and there's something about that, something you don't have a clean word for, that feels like power. You start to feel something that you haven't felt at work in years. Sharp. Needed. Like someone finally gave you the right problem to solve. That's the first mistake, feeling like you're the one holding the pen. But here's what you tell yourself. Here's the thing that makes your mind quiet enough to sleep, eventually. That money isn't yours. You're just a technician, a plumber. The water runs through you, but it isn't your water. Someone else would replace you if they needed. The people whose money you're cleaning, you don't know their names and you don't ask. By the time it leaves your hands, it's just numbers. Clean numbers. That's what you do. You clean. Except once. One time, on a Thursday at 11 p.m., you see a name in a wire transfer memo field that you recognize. A restaurant on the east side. You've been there. Your daughter ordered the pasta. You remember the owner. Heavy set, loud laugh, always working the room. The wire is $340,000. The memo says property settlement. You process it in 4 seconds. You move on. 2 weeks later, you drive past and the windows are dark and there's a notice taped to the door. Whatever that money was, it wasn't a settlement. You don't slow down. 3 days later, your manager calls you into her office. You got the promotion at the bank. Your manager says that you've shown remarkable focus this past quarter, exceptional attention to detail. You thank her, you shake her hand. You think about the fact that last month you moved $2.3 million through accounts that she doesn't know exist. Your hands don't shake at all. You put some new furniture in the apartment, a nice bonus. A couch that costs $2,000 and a bottle of scotch that costs $400. And you sit with both, and you feel, for the first time in a long time, like the floor is solid beneath you. Your daughter calls on a Sunday. She's 12 now. She tells you about a school project, something about ecosystems, and you listen. You really listen. And when she laughs, you feel it in your chest. You tell her you'll see her next weekend, and you mean it. Then Marcus calls with a different tone. He says there's someone who wants to meet you. He says this person has been watching your work. He says it's not a request. The hotel suite is on the 34th floor. You take the elevator and notice that you're holding your breath. The man inside is named Dimitri. He's calm in the way that very dangerous men are calm. He pours you a glass of water and sets it in front of you and waits. He tells you that the volume is going to increase significantly. He tells you the current structure is too fragmented, too slow. He needs someone who can manage the full architecture. Someone who can move $40 million a year through shell companies in 6 different countries without leaving a single trace. He needs you not as a contractor, but as an employee. You tell him you have a job, a license, a life outside this room. Instead of responding, he opens a folder and slides it across the glass table. The sound it makes, paper on glass, is very small and very loud at the same time. It's everything. Every transfer, every structured deposit, every shell account, every decision you've made over the last 14 months, printed and annotated in red ink by someone who understood exactly what they were looking at. Nothing you've done, he said, has been invisible. It was never meant to be.